Howdy.
Hello.
Welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. And welcome back to Sci-Fi Sundays.
Yeah.
Doing all right, Sarah?
Yeah. Doing good. Hanging out in Atlantis today.
Hey, Atlantis. Is that part of the Badlands? It's just off in the ocean somewhere, right?
Yeah. Yep. I think so.
It makes sense. It's kind of a bit of a wasteland at times, you might even say. I don't know.
Kind of abandoned city vibes, I guess. Well, it was an abandoned city, I guess, for a while.
I was trying to work all of our podcast names into the same
Yeah.
sentence. I couldn't figure it
messed
out. No, it was great because I couldn't figure out the rest. You took it in the right direction.
Okay.
Well, it's Sundays. Obviously, we are clamoring about some Badlands stuff, but we're gonna do it spoiler free because we're gonna do an actual afterthoughts. Hopefully Tuesday. It's seeming like that might be our best day. The old Jamie, the Jester, is over at the theater watching it at the moment.
Yeah, literally.
So maybe he'll make it back in time to say hi real fast. Probably not, because he's going to be too excited after that movie. The movie's so much fun.
Yeah, it's go see it for sure.
It's so good.
It's good.
All that being said, I think that's an easy way to kind of jump into what you seen this week.
Watch some Slow Horses, Tulsa King. Watched a lot of Alien because I have my Alien tier list up on my channel finally. So watch some Alien related things. I think that's about it. And hockey, of course, always hockey.
Oh, of course. Which I need to add it up there, but y'all need to go subscribe to Lady Hockey.
Oh God, don't.
There's also and Stormy was saying he is out of his semester's over, I guess is a better way to say that. November 30th. So we get him at the end of the month. We'll have Storm Bear in December, which would be great. Yeah. Hopefully early January as well. Recommend in theater or wait for streaming if you have Disney Plus?
Go to the theater.
Oh.
Go to the theater. Worth seeing it in the theater for sure.
Oh. And there's one thing that I do want people to take away from today after we do discuss Badlands as well. Don't let our excitement overexcite you. Go in with the same expectations you had a week ago. You know, I think even if you're super excited for it and expect it to be great, you'll still be satisfied. Oh, but just my roommate and I think we talked about it as well. It's like, it looks all right. It looks pretty good. It looks like it has some stuff for us, but who knows? It might be a little iffy because it just didn't give us enough, or not necessarily enough. It couldn't give us a lot of detail without kind of like explaining away the film in a lot of ways with the trailers. And it's a blast. I haven't had that much fun.
It was way better than I thought it would be. Different vibe than I thought it would have too, but I liked it. Liked the vibe it has, but different than what you're gonna expect, I think.
It's
but in a good way, not a bad way.
Yeah. I guess we'll get into it in a little bit. Just oh my gosh. What's the most fun you've had in the movie theater so far this year?
This is the best movie I saw this year for sure.
It's right there for me. If not, I loved it. Anyway, I saw that this week. Trying to think of it. What else I saw? Because you made me think about Tulsa King as you said it. I'm so bad. I haven't caught up on it at all. Yeah. And you said this season's like the best season so far, right?
Yeah, I'm really liking it a lot, and it's got Robert Patrick joins this season too. It's really good. Yeah.
T2. Besides that, obviously Farscape Patreon, which come join us tomorrow, Patreon folks.
Well, about that. Anyway, we'll talk later.
Next Monday, of course. I guess we didn't do Farscape Patreon this past Monday either.
Anyway, we'll talk about. We can talk about that.
Mini hiatus.
We'll later.
Yeah, we'll see you on a
week. Someday we'll watch Farscape again.
Did the buddy cop thing work for Badlands? Okay, well, we're gonna start there in a second. Because that's a good spot to start. Because that's kind of where I was thinking before I started to trail off into that thought. rather than
Right.
complete my what did I watch
Mhm.
this week, which is a great. We watched the first episode, and we need to watch the second episode as a household still, but we watched Welcome to Derry, the first episode of that,
Ah.
and it was good. It was scary. Shoot, besides that, I swear I've seen something else. It's just not coming to mind. I'm looking at my ticket purchases in the past week.
Mhm.
Okay, I turned my Wi-Fi off. Apparently, it doesn't want to work for me now. Before that, last thing I saw was One Battle After Another, which we talked about last week, I guess.
Mhm.
What TV show? I don't know. Oh, I finished Evil. That's what I'm trying to think of. I finally finished
Ah.
Evil. David,
Mhm.
Evil is amazing. I don't love the ending, but they need another season anyway. So, how much girl boss did it rank for
Girl
Sarah?
boss. As far as how much I liked Thea, is that her name? I'm not
Oh
very
yeah, we can't do spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Anyway.
non-spoiler.
Right. Anyway, well, we know that character.
It's only half
If
a
you've
body.
seen the trailer, you know that character exists. Anyway, yeah.
She is and I guess it's not a bad thing to
Yeah.
say. I did meet somebody yesterday at a birthday party that had worked on the film or works with the films is probably the better way of saying that. And she said the working title, which is the best working title in the world, was Backpack, which it almost is a better title than Badlands in a way. It's great. Can't wait to see season 4 of Evil if it ever comes to the UK. You haven't seen it yet? Oh, I remember you saying that actually. It's just
Yeah.
that hurts my soul. It's so great. It's so great. And they have to add like a little mini season with an extra like 4 episodes. It's 14 episodes rather than like 10. And those last
Right.
4 are almost a second season, just an
Yeah.
addendum on there.
Yeah.
It's good. Next up is From. I'll watch it for you, David. But yeah, no, that show is amazing. It fits that like sci-fi, but it also fits the horror and thriller, just kind of the makes your mind tick and think about things, kind of itch for a show, and it's great.
Mhm. It you're talking about?
No, that one's Evil.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
just
Evil.
I've only seen one episode of it so far, and it was
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
it was good. It was good.
I saw like the first season of Evil, maybe into the second. I need to finish it because I thought it got canceled, so I kind of gave up on it, and then I realized that it kind of started up again, and I didn't get back into it. I gotta
I
go back
feel like it
around
was
to that.
almost one of those shows that gets canceled every season or something like that.
Mhm.
But it's so good, and
Yeah.
I'm glad it has the cult following or the niche following, whatever the right title would be for it. Because
Yeah.
yeah, that all 3 of them, Steve Mandeve, Mike Coulter, and Katya Herbers are all just they need to be in more things. Obviously, Mike Coulter's got
Yeah.
MCU adjacent ish,
Mhm.
but they're all 3 fantastic. Put Katya Herbert in an Alien movie and call it a freaking day, and I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the acting in that show is great. I mean, from what I've seen of it, yeah, it's really good.
It's good. It's one I'm going to be thinking about for years. Actually,
Mhm.
like it was a really good one. But I guess to jump into a little Predator Badlands and spoiler free. We're not actually Tuesday. We'll go spoilery and we'll actually get into it. But did the buddy cop thing work for you?
I think so. Maybe at first it was a little, but by the end, I think it mostly did. Yeah, I mean, by the end, I think you'd have to say, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a good thing about it is it's not really. I wouldn't even call it buddy cop.
right. Yeah, I don't know if that's, I mean, I'm just kind of taking that as like, the team up work as, I think it works. Yeah.
Te-
Just,
Technically, I guess it's kind of a buddy cop moment. You almost work your way into a buddy cop, but also
Mhm.
that's not the right descriptor for it. I think
Not
either at the
exactly.
same time. There's
Yeah.
something more than that, but it did
Mhm.
work. Whatever the correct wording is without spoiling it completely for people.
Mhm.
Because she's a synth that works for Wayland Yutani. The only, I guess, spoilery thing, just for the slightest bit of context that we can give you, is she may have more emotions programmed into her than your average synth. So that might be why she's a little bit more empathetic towards Deck is the name of the protagonist, Predator guy. So that might lead into that. We won't give you any much more than that, if anything. But
I always forget how to say it. The Predators, the aliens, they're the
Yautja.
Yautja. Yes, Yautja. Yeah.
I was watching.
I like seeing, we got kind of more in depth of how that culture works. It's kind of cool.
And oh god, you just say that, and I immediately have just a question that I cannot say on a spoiler-free one. So she's not a set bot. No, she's not.
In the condition she's in, I don't think that would be possible.
I was about to say, how do I say that without making it just awful real quick? Somebody's gonna get some bits torn apart. Somebody somewhere. God, now I can't even make the joke I want to make right there either, because it would be spoilery.
Yeah. But what they do with some of that is super cool.
Oh God. We're gonna take the spoiler-free title off and just go in.
I know we want to.
So bad. I am gonna go see it with my other roommate tonight, just a second time, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it.
I'll see. Well, no, we'll probably own it, or at least I'm definitely gonna watch it again when it comes out for sure.
It'll morning,
be something I watch once in a while, I think.
This might be not with that attitude. Oh God. This might be a yearly rewatch for me. I don't know if I have a Predator movie that is a yearly rewatch.
Right.
This might be a yearly rewatch for me. It just I can't gush enough about it. Just the expectations we had going in versus how I left were utterly opposite.
Yeah, my husband was like, just absolutely loved it too. He was like cracking up and
not in like a dude bro kind of way.
No, it's not a dude bro kind of thing.
Testosterone and adrenaline.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a boy and his dog, and not in like I mean, very different, obviously.
Yeah.
But like it's that kind of same like pure adrenaline and testosterone that you're not. It's not like a John Wick movie where you're like, oh yeah, Pancho, go go go. You're almost just there observing. You're having a great time, and that adrenaline is running, but you're just there observing the kind of badassery, testosterone, craziness, whatever kind of thing just Yautja naturally have.
Yeah.
And it not only comes across on screen, it oozes on screen.
Like everything has a personality. Like everything.
One of my favorite things about it, and obviously we've seen it kind of happen in Prey. Trachtenberg has been really good about kind of continuing that, which also just not a moment of silence for something or like that, but like a moment of praise for Dan frickin' Trachtenberg for getting Prey out last year. He co-directed Killer of Killers and then directed Badlands.
Right.
Arguably, the three highest rated Predator films of all time. Anime Pasadena, hey, enjoy that. I have a few friends over there. Go say howdy if you wouldn't recognize, but just scream SciTrek and run around. I don't know. Have a good time, man.
Cool.
Oh God, what was I saying? My bad.
Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg. He's just the lady who worked on Badlands that was telling me about how it was called Backpack yesterday and such. She was saying, and I didn't realize, I think it's either his cousin or his brother, but David Trachtenberg is Dan's like editor and co-producer alongside him. So it's almost like they have like a Tony Gilroy and the Gilroy brothers kind of relationship and how they approach things. So we kind of have a Gilroy brothers for Predator, which I don't think we could be in a better position as just fans of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Not only am I ecstatic for what's come, and like I think we've all been pretty excited. I think we're in a good place to continue to be excited for maybe years to come.
Yeah, I mean, without giving anything away, they definitely leave it open, wide open for more at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be less than a minute and a half. Minute and a half tops. We're putting it up there just because she said that. Those who want to listen for the next minute and a half, don't click away. Just mute us for a minute and a half. When you see this thing gone, we're good.
All right.
Are we good? We good, folks? Everybody set?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
They're totally setting up an Avengers type thing. Like there's you can't tell me we're not gonna get Dekthea and what was it, Bud? What's she named? Yeah, Bud.
Yeah.
Team up with everybody from the end of Killer of Killers. At some point.
Oh, right.
They're gonna have to be. And his father is dressed very similarly to like the way the big guy that's leading everything in Killer of Killers is dressed, and who knows if that's in the same family line or what, but
right, because he said his mother is coming at the end.
Which I think the mother predators are supposed to be almost kind of crazy, like the most terrifying form of a Yautja in a lot of ways. I think it was Screen Crush. I was watching a video just kind of detailing the end of everything, and then he started kind of talking about it looks like they're going to do the Avengers lineup thing, and then he started detailing. Remember when we mentioned, I think it was his theory as well, that Wendy from Alien Earth was possibly going to end up being like an alien queen kind of deal.
Right.
And that might be who they all have to fight at the end of the day for an actual AVP film.
Oh, right. It would make sense.
Which would be awesome setup. And if you could do that in 3 to 5 movies, which is kind of the way they're doing it, and it still be as Predator or matriarchal societies. Okay, thank you. Okay, I knew it was something along those lines.
Okay.
They set the Avengers up better than 3 movies, 4 movies, 5 movies.
Oh, I think, did we lose you? Oh,
are we
there? Oh,
there?
you're back now. You're back. I lost you.
I was like, oh no, I just disappeared. Everybody disappeared for a moment.
You just froze.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all. On my end, anyway. So.
Yeah, on here, I just went to everybody with the circles for a second there. It's like, oh, God.
Your internet might have had a hiccup.
It says it's doing all right. I guess maybe not.
I don't know. Maybe it's StreamYard, but I don't know. I didn't have any problem on my end. So
here, I might switch internet to this one. Might spin us around for 1 second more.
Play around with settings. You never know what's gonna happen.
Now we're good?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. Skynet! They're after us.
Yeah.
That I guess anything you want to add to that? That's got to be.
No, it's an interesting concept. I just kind of left it as like, okay, they're setting it up for another one. Let's see what we get. And I wasn't thinking of it in the broader, like the whole universe of it all. I just was thinking about just this line, like continuing with Thea. Is it Dek?
Yeah, Dek and Thea.
Yeah, Dek, Thea, and Bud, like, going off and like they're like a team now against the world, sort of thing. So,
and this
my husband loved Bud. He just thought Bud was so cute. It's so cute.
Did you see that coming?
My husband figured it out when they went to where their base was torn up, and he fought what was it? Whatever the creature, Bud's
the Callus. That's it.
the callus, callus, whatever it
Callus.
is. Yeah, whatever. When there was that fight scene and when it sniffs him, instead of
That
like
moment, because I
that
thought
my
maybe
husband
that was
was
a
like,
big check.
yeah, he said that's what he said the moment that happened, and I was like, oh, I wasn't even like thinking that. I mean, it became obvious right after that, of course, but yeah, okay,
Oh, it's so good. Tuesday,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
gonna be so much.
yep,
All right, okay, spoilers out. We're
yep,
good. We
we're
got a
done.
little carried away. It's hard not to. This
Yeah.
movie is so worth it. David, if it's the only movie you make it to in theaters this year, the cinema's worth it, my friend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, I
Um,
just saw IMAX version, I guess, not anything, extra crazy, but
well,
um,
IMAX is
that's good.
pretty extra crazy in its own way.
Yeah, I mean, it
But
looks and sounds really good, but
okay, I was about to say,
yeah.
did you think it added to because IMAX is so good, especially in
Yeah.
like a world like Dune, you get to see, oh yeah, there's all these other things on the screen that people worked on that literally aren't being here because of the format that we're being shown in.
Right. I
And you
guess I'd
get
have to compare to like really know, but it was
that's true.
enjoyable. I mean, I think the idea of I don't know how much I can say about the planet, but just what the planet is really cool. That there's a planet that's all of those things that exist. That's just all
Uh,
the and then when they'd show those far shots of all these weird
it makes you want to just not
things you see in
necessarily
the background,
explore,
but
but watch
yeah,
somebody else explore because I don't want to necessarily go on that planet myself.
yeah, yeah, but
It,
just,
the two things it makes me think of, and I almost started going on, and I guess, surprise, rabbit hole going off somewhere else
yeah,
earlier. Trachtenberg has put in all of his Predator movies so far, at least one sequence of it. Howdy, Peter.
really,
And it's one of my favorite sequences in each of the films so far is kind of the old Star Wars rule of there's always a bigger fish. And you
yeah,
get to see, oh, like an
yep,
insect getting eaten by a lizard, and the lizard gets eaten by a
mhm.
rabbit, and the rabbit gets eaten by this, whatever,
Oh, yeah,
whatever
mhm,
line of succession the food chain goes on.
yeah,
And they do a very good job about it in this one.
mhm,
Simple
oh, yeah,
and great. And it
mhm,
leads into learning about the world that Deck finds himself on
yeah,
to become the predator that he wants to be, to become the Yautja.
mhm.
Um, it also, did you ever end up watching Scavenger's Reign?
No,
Still, maybe my favorite one season of sci-fi of anything ever. Maybe it's I mean, that's hard to say about Firefly. I guess I don't have the
yeah,
nostalgia level of Firefly, so I just see it as
right,
a fun, good show.
mhm,
If the nostalgia was there, it'd be there. But Scavenger's Reign might be my Firefly. Um,
mm, right.
Wait, didn't hear a word from your spoiler chat, but from my lip reading skills, you said this film is worse than the original Alien versus Predator. Am I right, or am I going back to lip reading school? Go
You're
back
good.
to lip reading school because it might be setting up an Alien versus Predator. And it's so good.
Yeah,
So
they definitely could take it there and maybe actually do it properly. But the first Alien versus Predator movie was better than I thought it would be. I actually don't hate it. I
you
mean, it
watched
doesn't
both of them for the first time this week?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I don't hate it. I heard all this horrible stuff about it, but I may have been mixing up because the second one is another story. But the first was actually not bad. I mean, it doesn't really fit in with the larger alien universe. It's kind of its own thing, but I didn't hate it, you know.
It's
Anyway.
it exists,
Mhm.
and it's not a bad thing that it exists.
No.
Now, Requiem,
Yeah. That
ah,
definitely is a bad thing that exists. That
that's
was
the
a waste
reason
of life
both
watching that
franchises
movie.
died for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. It
I've
wasn't
never
even it was just another movie that had a predator and xenomorphs in it.
yeah. Yeah, but
It's funny.
I, it's a
Yeah.
pretty natural. I understand,
Mhm.
like, oh, keep things separate, yada yada. But that
Mhm.
one is and always has been a pretty easy kind of. Oh, those are definitely in the same world. You know, it just
Yeah, I mean, there is timeline stuff because, well, I don't know. I guess we don't really know. I mean, xenomorphs are discovered in the future, but they've been around for probably a very long time.
since the engineers, I guess, made them.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I have to look at, yeah, yeah. So I haven't had a chance to read, because I did a tier list on my channel of the alien movies, and everybody's I requested that people put their kind of own listing in there. So I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I will though.
Do you have it for us, David?
Yeah.
Text it to us. Put it in the message. Uh, yeah, it's just funky.
Mhm.
I'm part
Mhm.
of the excitement from Badlands. I think is, and I don't like, and this is one of those things that I try to like. I'm looking for the right word. I tried to say earlier. I don't know if I said it well enough, but don't let our overexcitement or excitement just in general overexcites you for it. Go in there with
Right.
just thinking about the trailers. You know, you're just like, oh yeah, this
Cool.
is interesting, but
Yeah.
go in with
Mhm.
an open mind.
Right.
And because I don't want this to be misconstrued anyway, but because it was an amazing film and I actually absolutely adored it, and I think we all had a great time with it.
Mhm.
And it is its own story. It's completely succinct. It completely does everything it needs to for its own movie. So
Right.
what it does at the end doesn't take away from it.
Right.
But I'm so excited for the next project. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, and that cliffhanger
Mhm.
is a good one. It's not like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all did that. Oh, you just left me with
Yeah.
that. You didn't finish your movie. It's not the
Yeah.
same issue I've had with Daredevil and Alien Earth this year. Those weren't.
Right.
Those were
Right.
point in
Yeah. I
time
mean, they
story.
definitely conclude the story of this movie and then
Mhm.
kind of show you the first page of the next chapter, next book, or whatever. Yeah.
You get just the prologue for the next thing. And I love
Mhm.
it. It's perfect for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I do you think the next movie is going to start immediately? It almost has to.
It'd be cool to do it
Hmm.
that way. Yeah.
We
To
got to be
just
careful, actually.
oh.
As we started
It
going,
would
I'm like,
be cool for it to pick up because there was a thing that was happening, you could totally just pick it up right there. The beginning, I mean, the start of the next movie could be that scene. Yeah. Yeah.
and oh god, yeah, we're gonna have so much to talk about Tuesday because my mind wanders and says, are we going to end up? Is the next project going to be animated or live action, and how is that going to
Mhm.
work? Will there be an adolescent predator version of Star Trek Academy?
Hopefully not.
This was
Yeah.
technically that movie.
Yeah,
This
because
was technically that movie.
it is a bit they don't emphasize it too much. You kind of forget about it in the middle, but it is sort of a coming of age thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and that is not a
Mhm.
very pleasant thing in the Yautja society.
No, it's not. Yeah,
Um,
we see
but
that.
funnily enough, this is very much that, just in a predator world, and
Yeah,
it's great.
and it's good.
Yeah, Predator 90210. I'm in.
There you go.
It's and that's something I guess that we can kind of talk about, and we can dive further in, of course, on Tuesday. But this movie's funny,
Mhm.
and it doesn't take
Yeah,
away. It's not MCU humor funny.
right.
It's it's not sarcasm for the sake of sarcasm. It's not, oh, this would be funny if I said this here, or this would be funny if this would be put in here. It's, oh yeah, that just happens, and your reaction either watching a Yautja react as because yeah, the Yautja's obviously Deck is like the straight man in the comedy aspect of it because
yeah,
he's a Yautja. You know, he's
yeah.
It's a little closer to a Die Hard funny. That might be a better way to. That's probably an easier way to say how that comedy was approached by Trachtenberg.
We were just talking about Die Hard earlier before we started.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's crazy. It's just
I know.
Anyway,
some people, my voice acting coaches and teachers who I work with are Chris Carr, who is on Christian Harloff channel, and she also used to be on John Campia and all those kind of channels. She's amazing. If y'all aren't familiar with her, go check her out. They have a Two Filthy Casuals podcast, her and Amy Newman, and that's great. And it was hilarious. She big voice acting teacher person in general. She voice acts a lot, and she's trying to get back into the theater scene and just acting alongside other actors rather than be in a voice booth. So I was talking to her about that, and she started talking about, hey, I was auditioning for this Die Hard play, and got callbacks, went into the whole process, and she said it was an awesome process, so on and so forth. And after she was done talking about it, I was like, yeah, I have a good friend who is directing and producing a Die Hard type play. It's called A Very Die Hard Christmas. And turns out she auditioned and was the runner-up for Greg, our other Radical Wasteland podcast host, if y'all aren't familiar, which hopefully, and I'm sure y'all are, of course. Yeah. But our other guy, the guy with the pointer finger down there, over there, the guy doing this.
Next to me, right?
Yeah. That guy. Obviously, most of y'all are familiar with him, but
he's
small freaking world. It was the coolest thing. It was just hilarious that happened, and I was like, no shit, I'm gonna get you into one of his plays. I don't know how, but I'm working on it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, you're gonna get into one of his plays.
Oh, maybe. My first play I ever did out here.
Yeah,
Greg was a pivotal part in it.
Mm-hmm.
He had a part that I was on stage for 90 minutes out of that play because it was my play and it was like in my apartment. So it was kind of like I was there and the whole world was kind of happening to me in the moment, in the play. Right. Uh-huh. And there was a few dramatic things that happened. Surprise, bum. And he comes in for just one moment, and it's not a brief moment. He's there for 4 to 6, 7 minutes out of that 90 minutes, but and his chunk is great. We'd love to make a movie out of it one day, but we're working on it one step at a time. But that was just one of those small world situations where it was like, no way. And while I was over there yesterday was where I got to meet the lady that worked on Backpack on Badlands and such like that. And that was just, it's fun to have conversations with people who obviously we adore everything and we get to talk about it here all the time, but it's a good water cooler thing just to hang out and talk and enjoy why we do it, Mm-hmm. Subtitles and somehow the synth chick knows the language. Well, she isn't the Predator called Dex in Badlands? If so, how do you find out his name? Deck. So not Dex, but Deck, yeah. Subtitles and somehow the synth chick knows the language. She is obviously a synth and I guess has the records of Yautja that they have, because this is also 200, 300 years in the future. So they have a lot more records of things than we do at the moment.
I just figured she's preloaded with all the known languges in the
and
universe.
To make it clear that I almost said something. They make it clear that she and maybe and the I can't finish that sentence. I'm just gonna skip a part. There's a comma and you're missing the middle part of this sentence, just letting y'all know. She has also studied Yautja extensively. They make it a point where, God, it's hard to say the sentence that I want to say without just pulling it up.
Anyway,
because there's one thing they don't show you in the trailer that is a major part of the film that involves someone that is obviously a major part of the film, and you just don't realize, oh, that role is far larger than you thought it was.
Yeah.
It's for good and bad and ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's hard to say without spoiling, I guess, just that fun reveal. I did reveal that to you before you saw it in just the slightest way possible. Did that mess anything up, or did it kind of?
No, I don't think I remember. I went in like I had seen the trailer maybe once or twice. And yeah. No, I'm pretty good at like that doesn't really bother me too much. Like I can still, even if I know what the whole thing is, I can still go into it like have my own experience, even if I know what the ending is going to be. It doesn't really, spoilers aren't a huge problem for me. So
I'm right there with you. I've gone on my whole tirade before and shown you all the video of in like the actual I forget what, I think University did the study, but anticipation is a stronger emotion than surprise. So oh, you could have used your sound effects machines to bleep out the appropriate words. This is true. These freaking sound machines are kind of hard to get to, though. I'm either stuck on there or the chat, one or the other.
right.
But you know, it happens. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's hard not to dive further into Badlands without spoiler territory.
All of the things in it have their own unique personalities. Anything that's alive in any kind of form, whether it's organic or electronic, has a personality.
That's where I was trying to kind of allude with the Scavenger's Reign reference. The thing that I appreciate most of this film, that I think Trachtenberg's direction is showing that he could be, and already is a damn good director, but he could be somebody that we will all remember for the next few generation type of director. I guess first to second act, after like the first 30 minutes of this movie are a story in and of itself that sets up everything, but it's gut wrenching. You're gonna be like, what? We're watching this right now? Huh? It makes sense, but what? At the same time. And there is, if you would say there is a lull in the movie, there would be, it's slower in the second part of the first act and into the first part of the second act before things just ramp back up. But there's not a moment of ramping down either. It's just consistency for a bit there. And if there were, and I'm sure people aren't, everybody has different opinions, surprise. If people are going to try to pick apart the film, I would say that's going to be the section that they do pick apart, because it does. And I adore it as a sci-fi fan. I adore it. And that Scavenger's Reign reference I tried to say earlier. The reason I bring up Scavenger's Reign is because, and that's where I was kind of going on about Trachtenberg's direction, is every single moment is purposeful. Every single thing informs.
Oh yeah, there's not any wasted space in this movie. That's what makes it so good. One of the reasons why
we keep saying there's no fat to trim off of it. There might be just a slight bit of marbling in that end of the first act, beginning of the second act, and that might be it. And the only reason I think that could be contrived or thought of as so or such is it's not the consistency. If you're trying to go into the film and try to be nitpicky and pick it apart, I feel like somebody might think that consistency for a little bit is monotonous.
Right.
But I don't think so.
No, I think it builds something and it makes it pays off.
Very much so.
I
can see why someone might say it, but like you're saying, it ramps so well.
The action is great. Everything looks really good too. Like the CGI is all on point. Everything looks real.
I don't think there's a moment
And I love like Dex, like his eyes. I don't know what they did with the eyes, but his eyes are so like intense and like you can see everything going on in his head, like in those eyes too. It's wild. Yeah.
There was
But
an interview I was watching with Elle Fanning, and I'm not familiar with the guy who plays Deck in it, but he was
right.
there alongside her.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's just talking about what Deck is thinking about and kind of his thought process and a lot of these things. He's trying to like say it from the Yautja point of view. And then he kind of starts talking about the Yautja point of view, and he just kind of like spouts off something in Yautja real quick. And it's awesome, but it shows how it's one of those things, of course, acting, you're going to end up learning some weird languages. If you're like that high profile, you end up getting in those big projects that have the ability to have someone actually to afford someone to write a language for that film, for that TV series, whatever that is. Because there are people that do that for a living and come up with those things, and it is expensive.
How do I get that job? I wouldn't be good at it, but it's like that's one of those little niche jobs that you're like, oh, why couldn't I be someone that has that kind of niche job, you know? Anyway.
Honestly, I might need to my birth mother knows. When I met my birth mother at 18, she knew 9.5 languages. I believe she's like up to like 11 and a half now. So she's the definition of a polyglot. She might need to get in on those jobs. I might need to send her a message. Say, hey, have you ever thought about just making your own? You know, many. Anyway, he just the thing that was so impressive about that was you know actors that, and I don't know if Jason Momoa still knows Dothraki, you know, from Game of Thrones.
Right.
I think he did at a certain point in time, because I think there was like a year or two afterwards, 3 years after, where he could still kind of recite stuff. Yeah. But usually, he's not the greatest example, because I do think he actually remembers it. But there are people that are in, like he was in one season of a TV show, and he's not going to, hey, if you're only in that much and you know you're going to be in that much, there's not necessarily a need to learn the full language. Learn the parts that you know are in the script that you have to say. Right. And that's not an inconsistent thing people do in Hollywood and in the larger filmmaking world. Whoever this actor is decided to learn Yautja. He didn't he didn't just learn the lines for the He knows Yautja, and you could just tell that from how he spat it off. He said it like it was just second nature in his brain, and you're just, huh? And to me, that makes me think that Dan Trachtenberg has to know the language as well to be able to direct somebody that well speaking in that language the entire time. Yeah. Which also makes me think, okay, the editors probably had to learn the language too, which makes me think, oh, wait, all the other Yautja actors probably had to do that too. And there weren't that many of them necessarily, but brother and father at the very least, which that's characters I can't tell you any more about either.
Right.
The amount of effort that went into it, and these movies haven't been spoiled. Obviously, they have a huge fan base, but they don't have a Star Wars or a Marvel fan base or anything like that. So it's not like people are actively trying to. What we've done, even with Stargate and sci-fi things, it's not like, hey, we get information about this. Nobody was really talking about it.
No, I mean, Prey got talked about, but then it kind of went away, you know.
And same thing with Killer of Killers. They had their moment, and there were brief moments, but they were great. Yeah. I hope this one lasts longer, because the mountainous amount of effort that went into it is clearly visible when you watch it. And
and I liked how they. So cool. Anyway, I don't know. That might be too spoilery. Just how they did kind of bring the Alien and Predator universes together without it being xenomorphs. I liked that.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't. That's not even necessarily spoiler, because we know Backpack. No, Miss Elle Fanning is in the film as a synth, right? And that, as the Weyland-Yutani Corporation is already established in both franchises, it kind of is the most logical way of easing people into something rather than just saying, we're going to do Alien versus Predator and drop them both in a movie.
Right. Yeah.
They're doing the Avengers route, and I'm okay with that. I think that's the more appropriate route.
And you can say, I mean, Weyland-Yutani is up to their usual tricks of trying to get, anyway.
What?
Make weapons and things, which everybody who sees Alien knows that's what they do. But anyway, that continues.
Yeah.
I'll just put it that way. Yeah.
The other context we'll give you there is Weyland-Yutani is a pivotal part of this film.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As they tend to be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have an expensive piece of equipment like a synth somewhere, you can't just let it sit around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peter says, I find it annoying when people talk Klingon. Sometimes, but in person or something like that.
Yeah.
Even and as much as we all love Lord of the Rings and Tolkien.
Yeah.
If I'm walking around and I see a table of people talking Elvish, as much as I'm going to be like, oh, this is awesome, I'm also going to roll my eyes just a little bit. There's just that natural, like, okay, cool. Nice party trick. Rather than like, you could learn the language people use on a daily basis. But also, again, I can't say that with a straight face after praising everybody for learning Yautja the way I just did as well. Oops, I'm of two brains there.
Well, he had a reason to learn Yautja.
Yeah, he got paid to learn.
And it may be that actor knows he'll need to use it in the future, so why not? Yeah.
And one thing I really did appreciate that Peter and David were talking about a moment ago, so it's not necessarily it's within something that y'all already know, rather than it being a possible spoiler or such.
Right.
Yes, the synth Thea can communicate with Dek the Yautja.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that I appreciate the most about the approach they took with that is she has the ability to become a universal translator.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Dek is speaking in English after she has the ability to do that. He is still completely speaking in Yautja. She has the ability to understand that.
Yeah.
So yes, there are subtitles throughout the entire film.
Mm-hmm.
You forget about it in 20 seconds. T minus 20 seconds, it's over your head.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like the universal translator is really for us, the audience. Obviously, but I mean, I forget. I wish I could remember, but that moment when she's speaking, they're speaking Yautja to each other, and then she switches to
English.
It's like she's, it's kind of like in my head, it's like she's still speaking Yautja the whole time. We're just hearing English.
Exactly. So, and I feel like there could be a version of this film where she just speaks Yautja the entire time, and I wouldn't have minded it. I wouldn't have minded the entire subtitled film, if I'm being honest.
Right, but there's a lot of people that can't stand the subtitle thing, so I get why they did what they did, and maybe they were kind of tipping their hat to that, I guess, or giving the audience a wink with that. I don't know, but anyway.
Oh, I can't say what I want to say without spoiling it.
Yeah.
Because there is a way they could have done that and then also had English in the film at a certain point in it. From a certain point in it. That's it's so hard to not say something.
Yeah, it just made me think of another flaw, which we'll have to wait till a Tuesday discussion if I can remember it.
Okay.
It's the flaw with the languages thing that I'm just realizing, like, wait a minute. Anyway, I can't say though.
Do you have on StreamYards, from your point of view, do you have the notes section? That might be a good spot to put it.
Yeah.
If someone speaks a known foreign language, it doesn't take me out of the movie, but a made up one does. Well, you're gonna have to watch this one to figure that out, I think, because this isn't like it's technically not we've all heard Yautja before. We've been hearing it for a few kind of decades. It's not necessarily a new one. This is just the most extensive we've ever had of it. My favorite's also Bishop and C3PO. Walter from Covenant.
I did phonetic spelling of this here, but you'll understand.
Question for Chat and Sarah and Harris. Who's your favorite android in the Alien Predator franchise?
Oh,
while I think about that, I didn't see this, David, either.
Yeah.
Are there any past scenes, any post scenes when the credits come up? No post credit scenes.
Nope.
Oh, they do explain that. But it is a throwaway line used to explain it.
Okay.
But we also already did mention the throwaway line earlier. So I can say it technically. Because Thea
is different. She's
has studied extensively in the language of Yautja and the Yautja.
Okay. I missed that line, I guess.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God, I can't even use the adjective I was about to use. Oops.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, you guys can just watch. We'll just have our own conversation over here. You guys can just watch.
We're gonna do sign language over. We're gonna do Yautja sign language. You've heard of ASL, American Sign Language? YSL is the way we're doing it now.
Yeah, but of the ones not including the synth in this movie is what you mean. I guess that would be the only ones that you would know. Because
androids, I want to say
as Thea. I would say, but yeah. But
I love Ian Holm. Ian Holm always has a place. I think Ian Holm and Romulus I might prefer even more so than the original Alien film. Obviously, he's perfect in that, but I like the android and the android's place in the film almost more there.
Right. I guess we have Alien Earth to think about too.
Which brings me, does Morrow count? Because I really like Morrow. I wasn't very happy with the ending of Alien Earth, but Morrow's...
He's more enhanced. He's an enhanced... What is that called? I forget. Hybrid, right? No. Or were the kids hybrid?
Cyborg. The kids
cyborg.
Were the hybrid.
Yeah.
He's a cyborg, or I guess the technical definition would be like a transhumanist. Is what they call it.
Yeah. Well, you find out in the show he had like a crippled arm or something, and they replaced it with that robotic arm.
Ian Holm, rest in peace. Agreed.
Yeah.
But hey, at the same time, Michael Fassbender is hard to freaking beat. David is.
Yeah.
David's David.
He's like pure evil, but almost. But yeah, I mean, David is really good. But I'm thinking of one that I like, not just, you could say like, what was the best performance or whatever.
They're all.
I don't know. Could we say Kirsch? Is it Hirsch or Kirsch?
Kirsch. Kirsch
might have to be mine. Yeah.
What's his name? Played by David Johnson in Alien Romulus, the brother.
Oh yeah.
Because he's
good too.
Fantastic in there too.
But kind of not super smart. But still a good job.
Well, he is for a moment when he gets the other chip.
Yeah, when they give him the chip or whatever. I forget what his name was.
Is it Andy or something in there? Like,
yeah.
Oh, because he also was in A Long Walk this year. With Philip Seymour Hoffman's kid. And I know I gushed about it when that came out, but that is, I think it's, I don't know if it's it might be recency bias, but it's right there with Green Mile. I think it's still second to Green Mile in Stephen King adaptations for me. It's just
Andy.
Okay, it was Andy. Cool.
Yeah.
Because he is that dude is going to win an Oscar in the next 5 to 10 years, and if he doesn't, I will riot for him because he needs one. Andy was Romulus. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're all. Who's your favorite bad one? Who's your favorite good one? And what's the best performance? Maybe. Because I would say Ian Holmes kind of a bad one. David's kind of a bad one.
Yeah.
Ian Holmes is Walter, right? And then the good ones would be
because there's also Walter, because Michael Fassbender plays David and Walter.
Oh, duh.
They're two different ones. Because I just watched Covenant the other day. So
what's Ian Holmes?
Ash.
Ah, there we go.
And he just has bad programming. So yeah, there's Ash, and then the second and third is Bishop. Well, of course, the third is like pieces parts, but anyway.
I like Bishop.
Is there a synth in Resurrection?
I
no, it's what's her name? It's
it's Ripley,
what's her name?
Right? No, she's a clone. It's oh god, it's been too long.
Oh my gosh, like I have a picture of her in her head. What is her name? Whatever, the other female lead in Resurrection. What is her name? Oh my gosh, I can't.
I'm gonna look it up and be.
Yeah.
Angry when I can't remember. Oh, Winona freaking Ryder.
Yeah. She's a synth, I guess, too. We find out. We don't know that at first, but yeah.
Call Winona Ryder.
So she's a synth in that, but we don't really find that out till later.
Yeah.
And then, are there any synths? There isn't in the AVP movies. Don't have any synth, I don't think. Not that I remember, anyway. I don't think they do.
I'm getting a phone call from Google. Do they do that? Does Google call you? That's so weird.
Google. It's probably one of those. Scan. I think there might be a way, like if you're trying to authenticate something. Anyway, I don't think they ever call you. I would assume that was a scam call if you didn't do something that like initiates that.
Because if I'm going back,
I think Kirsch might be my favorite. Because I just like
Kirsch would have overtaken David for me if Kirsch had anything to do in the last 2 episodes. If they would have actually finished his story in season 1 and finished anybody's story in season 1 for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I
can see that, but
it is Timmy.
I just keep going back. I think Thea is going to be my favorite, though. His firms is the one that I like the most. That's good. The good, I guess, would be that.
I think I'm right there with you.
The worst is
not all good. There is things that happen.
Yeah.
We can't just blanket that. I guess for those who haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you. I think her or Andy. Andy's just both performances are amazing.
Yeah, they're like the goodest, I guess you could say, of all of them.
But the
David
best performance
for sure is the worst.
Oh yeah,
but that's the best performance also.
I agree. That's
Mm-hmm.
Fassbender.
Yeah,
he can be so clinical in so many different roles in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's David, he's I think Michael Fassbender and Evan Rachel Wood have played the 2 best robots on screen we've ever got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Westworld and
mm-hmm.
the Alien films with David.
I might need to watch like at least the first couple seasons of Westworld again. But the first season for sure is good.
Yeah. First season, it's almost rewatch just the first season and forget about all the rest.
Yeah.
I still never ended up finishing the show. I never watched the 4th season, and I do kind of feel bad about it, but
Well, I don't know if it just works as when they move to the real world or whatever. I just don't think that's handled really well.
No, and realistically, as cool as the show is, I would rather Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy and team work on Fallout instead. So stick with that, please.
Yeah.
Yep,
I got to do a rewatch of that before the next one comes out.
Oh, we're gonna have to start that here pretty soon. Greg and I. Speaking of Greg, of course. Oh, I think our rewatch stuff starts next week. I guess we're going to start rewatching it and then discuss the rewatch.
Right. How many? Is there 10 episodes or 8?
Just 8. Just 8.
Okay, so
is it just me or was the second I can't speak Alien vs Predator film so dark in parts it's not watchable?
It definitely had the dark and rainy, which I just thought like, okay, that was like a budget thing. They didn't really want you to be able to see things really clearly for reasons.
That and then it was also
bad.
just bad. It's unwatchable in moments as well.
Yeah, I mean, like what we're saying, it's like Friday the 13th with a predator and xenomorphs thrown in. And that's being generous. Just the whole, when I started watching it and they went down that whole, like, the angsty teenager thing, I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, what are they doing? Like, this is just so dumb.
The only, I feel like, I was about to say the only way to do that is a like direct-to-TV type of film, like a TV movie.
Yeah.
But there's also Prey in the franchise, so no, that it's the bar's far too high now. Predator cannot go back to that, and if it does, I think we're all sprinting as far and as fast as we can.
I don't even know. They're just trying to make a horror like popcorn movie that teenagers would go see. Maybe it's the only thing that makes sense, but it failed. And all of that.
I don't see the need for the rated R franchises to, and I guess that is a little weird to say with Predator Badlands as well, but the reason this movie would 1000% be rated R if there were humans and human blood happening. There's so much blood everywhere. This movie is rated R.
Spoiler.
It's just not. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we're in a Yautja world. There's no
yeah, it's just, that was one thing I found out interesting too. It's like there's, just the way that was handled, like instead of, that, which considering what the planet is, it makes sense that it would be that. Well, that planet is insane.
it's hard to say it without spoiling it, but they say, they make a joke about it at a certain point, like, hey, we can't send humans to this planet. Like,
they
would not last long.
No,
I mean, we saw how I guess for those that have seen Scavenger's Reign, it wouldn't be dissimilar to how the humans would be handled here. Much more violent and not as patient as the plants are on Scavenger's Reign.
That hospital maternity scene in Requiem, though, is straight like horror movie. So disgusting. They just went like, they're just like, screw whatever everything is. We're just doing our own thing.
There's room for Predator stuff to be like a horror movie. Alien obviously is best when it's like horror and thriller focused.
Yeah.
Predator is an action film with elements of just terror and horrific and thrilling moments, I guess.
Yep.
But it's don't lean too far into it.
Yeah, I don't know what the thinking was on that movie. It's like two different movies they tried to put together, and it just, anyway, I've already said that.
That's so. If only.
Yeah.
If only they wouldn't have made it. That would have been better.
Yeah, because I think that was like, okay, this has run its course. But fortunately, they were able to bring it back and do it well.
Oh, that's a good question. So it's not the same planet that's in Predators with Adrian Brody. It is not.
No.
That planet is weak sauce compared to this planet.
Right. I have not seen Predators. I didn't even know
Ooh.
it existed till recently because I just been
Ooh.
so I wanted to do a rewatch of all the Predators before going to see this movie, but I just didn't have time to do it. So that's on my list. So I might have to do a tier. I should do that and do a tier list of those. Of course, there's a lot fewer things to rank, but I could do it.
Yeah, it's just well, I guess now they've literally
There's
had 4
Killer
movies
Killers also
and
and
Prey.
Prey. Yeah.
So there's 3 in the last 2 years, or I guess Prey was almost 3 years ago now. Which is kind of wild to think about. Trachtenberg's been busy since. Surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's Predator 2.
Yeah. Predators,
The Predator, Prey, Killer of Killers, and Badlands.
There's The Predator. Okay, there's like a couple Predator movies in there that I didn't even know.
The Predator was 2019.
Okay, I haven't seen that one either. I need to see those. And Predator 2, I saw like, I don't know, the first 30 minutes of it or something. It was like, or it got really gory, and I was like, I don't know after that, but now I'll watch it. But I need to watch the whole. I mean, I'm very familiar with the first one. Obviously, the first one with Arnold, I've seen that several times.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's not a spoiler, I guess, because you have seen Killer of Killers.
Yes,
that's one of those things where we were talking about earlier in our few moments of spoiler earlier that went a little longer than we meant to. Oops.
Yeah.
Danny Glover. The what?
15 minutes.
Okay. Danny Glover and Arnie have both been frozen by the Yautja to fight again. Alongside, obviously, Killer of Killers at the very end. We know that Amber Mid-Thunder, Naru, I think was her name. And I don't remember. Dutch, of course, Arnie. And then I don't remember Danny Glover's name in the movie.
Yeah. I'll have to watch Killer of Killers again. I wanted to watch it again. I just haven't. Anyway, I got to do a Predator marathon here and watch all those ones I haven't seen and just watch everything again. Yeah.
It's never a bad idea. And right now it sounds like it's a great idea.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't Olivia Nunn in The Predator? Haven't watched it for ages. Yes, she is. And she's the pretty scientist. And that's literally just the role. Like it's kind of bad. She's fine. Acting is more than serviceable. She's a good actress in it. Everybody acting in that movie does just fine. The script is just stupid. And there are elements in the movie. Like there's not just elements. There's portions of the movie that are awesome and have some good ideas. And then it's hard to critique that movie without sounding like a complete asshole to so many people in the world. But Shane Black took it too far. The easiest way to say it, and the reason it's hard not to sound like an asshole is the way Shane Black decided to, and it is a spoiler for the film, sorry, but it's this is one that you'll be like, oh, interesting. It's just one that you can't, it's very hard to get past this because you're like, oh, how do you do that without, He decided that the only people from the best people on Earth that are suited to take out predators were autistic children due to their savantness.
Being very familiar with that.
It's such a weird way to, like, as an audience member, how am I supposed to digest that? Am I supposed to be like, oh, hell yes? Or am I supposed to be like, are you exploiting, or is this a good thing? Or where are we here?
Just this whole thing that it's like the whole that autistic children are all savants is like fake.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, that's a stereotype.
Yeah, I know a couple that are definitely more savant.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter is, and she's not a, I mean, she's smart in her way, but she's not a savant or anything,
I've known a lot of autistic people growing up, and I have an autistic roommate, and I can guarantee you he's not a savant. I love him to death, but he's not a savant.
Yeah,
and he'd tell you the same thing.
Yeah,
but I also grew up, and I knew a couple like kids with just autism or Asperger's that are the best pianists I might ever know, or doctors as well.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, like regular, just average day, whatever, anybody and everybody. There's a bit of a spectrum in the world, you know, and everybody going to be pigeonholed in one direction or not. And it seemed like Shane Black was just like, autistic people are savants, and they're going to be the people that take out the predators. And it was just like, ooh, it's just a weird producers. Let's do that.
It doesn't offend me because it's like whatever, somebody comes up with some fictional story, whatever. It's just, I mean, I guess I don't like the idea of like that stereotype being perpetuated because every autistic person is different, just like every human being is different. I mean, there's things that are the same, but you know, it's a spectrum.
It was that weird feeling of this feels like exploiting a group of folks, and it also but you don't feel like you're exploiting them, Shane Black, because you feel like you're raising them up, but the rest of the audience is immediately just ooh. That's
especially people of that community or close to that community are going to be like, I mean, I'll watch it and I'll probably have thoughts, but
it'll be intriguing to hear.
Yeah,
because he does try to like boost the whole community up. It just and it doesn't necessarily go on deaf ears. That's not the right way to say it. It just is tone deaf in approach, I think. Which sucks because Shane Black is an amazing filmmaker, and
he did he did one of the Iron Man movies, right? Or more
he did Iron Man 3.
3. Okay, yeah.
He's done a few others as well. I prefer Commodore 64. I'm not familiar.
I had one of those. It's a very long time ago.
Commodore 64 is
one of the first home computers. So that way, Oh,
okay. Yeah, I know what it is after I see it. It's in Stranger Things and every other 80s kind of. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh, that was almost bad. I accidentally pressed. I went to a different tab to search it, and then I pressed maximize, and then I accidentally pressed X, and it said, "Are you sure you want to leave site?" And I was like, "No, let me stay on.
No. Yeah.
Do not exit out of all of it."
Yeah.
That would have been a very abrupt end of stream. Lordy, yeah. I think we're in a bit of a. We keep going every time we lull a little bit. We talk about it just feels like sci-fi isn't doing what it needs to do sometimes. I think it's the exact opposite. I think we're in a renaissance of sci-fi right now, and specifically the last year. It feels like at least every month or every other month there's been something for us to get legitimately excited about, and I have been really bad about watching
to varying degrees, but
like Andor and Foundation, we started off not like that was like the middle of the year. Murderbot preceded those. I
gotta start writing all this stuff down. We got to get our
we are right in that time actually. In the next month or so, we should have the nominees out for the beginning of the year. It's going to be a good year of fighting in those categories. I'm glad that last year we got the whole of film history kind of down, and now we can do the nitty-gritty year to year. Yeah, and this is a great year to start. Not only because it's 2025, and that's just that's a
nice number
year to start with. Good nice number. Yeah, it also is a year where, like we just said, it feels like something's been out every month. Whether good or bad, there was the month we got Electric State and all that. And early in the year, it was like,
I did watch that.
That's why it felt like a lull of sci-fi, because early in the year, Jamie's was like, "This is so like, why aren't we getting anything good?" But it was still there were good elements earlier in the year, and I don't think there were necessarily great projects early on. I think Murderbot really changed that around for sci-fi folks this year, which was great. But Mickey 17 was early in the year, and that was awesome. Besides,
didn't see it. I should try. Is that on streaming somewhere? I should try to watch it.
I bet you it's on. I would guess
HBO or something.
Yeah. Mickey 17, real quick.
Yeah.
Streaming.
So I should watch it anyway.
HBO Max. Oh, it's also on Hulu. and
Okay.
Roku and YouTube Premium.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll watch it. I should watch it. I got to look back and like find a list of like what came out this year. Can I remember everything that I've watched? Because you say all this stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, Murderbot, Foundation, Silo.
Oh yeah. People were liking the new Silo too.
We're getting back to the beginning of the year, Mickey 17, of course I didn't see it, but then yeah, we got
I don't
Andor
think
and
Mickey
Foundation
17 is
and
gonna win our Chevron Award for best sci-fi of the year, even though it totally had the ability to do so. Mark Ruffalo, as much as I love him as an actor, he the movie that definitely doesn't fall apart, but the movie gets about 2 notches on it because of Mark Ruffalo. He obviously it's a caricature of Trump, and that's just kind of like, oh great, But realistically, it doesn't. His character specifically doesn't fit tonally with the rest of the film, and makes the film lean closer to his tone at times rather than work at its own natural pace. And I think Bong Joon-ho is far too talented a filmmaker too.
Right.
It's his worst film, and it's still a really good film. There's just only one character that is screwing it up, and I'm surprised Bong Joon-ho. He's too good of a filmmaker to have had that happen. I think it's surprising.
Just a miss there. Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess how much was the actor willing to take direction? How much was it him telling him to do that, and it just wasn't working, and they just didn't see it, and we're stuck with it. Anyway,
and there's a bit of a language barrier.
And was Penguin and Daredevil this year, or was that?
Yep.
Okay.
Both of those were this year too.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I did not like the Batman movie. I think that's Matt Reeves' worst film as well. The Penguin. I did not expect to enjoy The Penguin more than
that was way better than I thought it would be. That was like very gritty and real, and like it wasn't. They somehow kept it comic booky without it being comic booky.
Yeah. It just wasn't part of the Nolan Batman stuff, but it felt closer to the Nolan Batman stuff than it did to the Batman. And Christina Milioti.
The Batman was last year, wasn't it?
Oh no, that was 2019, 2020.
Okay, that was as we say, that was a while ago.
Yeah. The second one just got pushed back, I think, to late 26 or late 27, one or the other. Realistically, I hope it doesn't film. I hate saying that for a movie, but I hope it doesn't film.
Yeah.
Because all of those people need to move on with their careers and do better projects. Because the first one was so I get it's too late to pick up a second one. It's 6-7 years later. There's no reason to. The Penguin's the only thing that bred life into it. And they've kind of said, oh, we'd love to do a season 2, but yeah, we're not going to, is kind of what they keep saying. So, okay, it was an awesome miniseries. Let's leave it at that. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day, y'all. Because it's supposed to pick up just not too shortly after the Batman. And, we're getting all the consequences of the Riddler flooding the city in that series. And what? It was 6-7 years later that it's supposed to be 3 or 4, 5, 6 months later. Too much time has passed. Best to move on. It's best to move on.
Yeah.
And especially and particularly if if Warner Brothers Discovery is selling Warner Brothers off and their whole company is evolving into what it is going to be. Start new. You already have a new DCU. Start new. Or keep going with the new DCU or completely start new. No, flog that dead horse, as Peter says.
Exactly.
I hear Imhotep is back in it. The Mummy 4 is worrying.
It's kind of like let's bring the gang back together because it's going to be Rachel Weisz again.
Rachel Weisz is back.
And they had who played her in the third one. The third one was what's her name?
It wasn't Beckinsale, was it?
She was in the Marvel verse. Like, what's her name? The actress.
Maria Bello.
No.
Yeah, Evelyn O'Connell.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong actress then. Okay.
Because I almost thought it was Beckinsale for a second, but
I thought it was what's her name that was in, Captain America's love interest, that actress. That's what I thought it was.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking that was her, but it's okay. I get it. All right.
I think she's Haley Atwell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was, but it wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
Late 30s.
They kind of look alike. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Haley Atwell's only 43.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess she definitely did play his wife. Because
in the third one, then they had their son was like grown up now, and
Evelyn O'Connell. She did play the same character. I was thinking maybe she played like a second wife or something for a moment. But
right. Yeah.
There is no third Mummy film if you ask the fans. Oh, you don't? Hey, at least we got a little Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
The movie.
Anyway, it's time for me to get out of here.
No, it is noontime around these parts. No Farscape Tree on tomorrow, y'all.
Sorry. My daughter's home and I don't have anybody that can watch her while I do it. So, but my older daughter is home on Tuesday, so I think I can do. I'm planning on doing the reaction.
Well, we will play that by ear then. Tuesday should be our Predator Badlands afterthoughts there. Yeah. Wednesday, your regularly scheduled Stargate Outpost, which again, if y'all have any ideas of what you want to talk about, shoot them our way.
We don't need any ideas. We have it all planned out for sure.
Oh, we've got extra things in the back ground that we can always pick from. But if you want to do something specific, you'll let us know.
Yeah. Yep. We can always use that. Anyway.
Because you know what would be fun is trying to obviously we can, when we do get into it in Stargate Outpost fairly frequently, of what would be the best way to bring back Stargate,
it's kind of fun to bring that up once in a while and think about it.
It always is. A fun way to maybe approach it if we want to do something similar on Wednesday might be to say, how could you bring back Stargate? Not necessarily in like the direct way, but how could you revitalize the Stargate franchise in a similar way that Predator and Alien have been revitalized in recent years?
Right.
That very well may be just us end up rabbit holing in a bunch of different ways, but it might be fun to kind of figure out, like, they planned out, like the Alien did this and that, and Predator has obviously done the few hits it's done so far, and it seems calculated, but not overly calculated, and I appreciate that. Stargate, is that still a thing? Somehow, some way.
To be.
Yeah, so
trying to keep it a thing. That's what
the thing. David's already here though. Found him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I keep looking to see if I can find some place where I can watch it for free. I will watch it once I can find a place that's streaming it. That I don't, because I'm not gonna buy it. I don't want to pay for it. But I will watch it as soon as I can find a place to watch it for free. I will.
Yeah, it's not even anywhere like a Sling or a Fubo,
right?
Or Plex or any of those.
Anyway, all right. I really got to get out of here. So,
all right, we're out of here.
Yeah.
Tuesday, possibly Afterthoughts. Wednesday, Stargate Outpost. Thursday, we might try to do a Radical Wasteland podcast on Twisted Metal. And Friday, regularly scheduled. Regularly scheduled Radical Wasteland podcast. Yeah. Sunday, we'll see you again in a week. It has been an awesome one. Anything that you got to say before we hop out of here?
No, just see y'all later in the week. Tuesday, probably. Wednesday for sure.
Yes. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. We will see y'all soon. This has been Sci-Fi Sundays. And we were hanging out with some Badlands, of course.
Yep.
It was too much fun. We can't wait to talk to y'all about it. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
And adios.
Bye.